Hi Libra, welcome to your weekly reading. I was actually going to do water signs, but for some reason, um, my guides really wanted me to do a Libra reading. So here we are. Let's see what's going on with you guys for the week of January 9th through the 16th. This will be for Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Let's see what's happening this week. What's going on with my lovely Libras? Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising. What is going on for Libra? Let's see, Libra. How is Libra showing up this week from January 9th through the 16th? Libra. Oops, it's too many cards. How is Libra showing up this week? Angel, spirits, and guides for January 9th through the 16th. Same cards trying to fly out. Let's see. Got a little bit of conflict going on here. Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Okay, so we have the Hierophant, Taurus energy coming in for you guys. So this is all about your belief systems. This is also representative of relationships you may have, or, just where you belong. There's a sense of belonging with the Hierophant. Some of you may be kind of going through or having some kind of epiphany about your belief systems, which I think this came out in your last week's reading as well. So it seems like it's ongoing. Maybe feeling a bit like a wounded warrior at this time. Potentially feeling, maybe a little defeated, just tired, confused even, curious though at the same time. Definitely in kind of like a meditative mode and trying to figure out, what's causing the sense of lack if you're experiencing that. We can clarify. We'll find out what's going on. What's crossing my Libras from January 9th through the 16th? What's crossing Libra? Oh, too many cards. What's crossing Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising? So we have the Ten of Wands with the King of Wands on the back. Some of you may be dealing with a fire sign, or you might have a lot of fire in your chart. With the Ten of Wands crossing you, you might just be feeling kind of burdened. Maybe you're, taking on too many things. It could be a lot of different things, but could be dealing with a fire sign, or you might, like I said, you might just be stepping into like a leadership position more and having more responsibilities. That's kind of how I'm feeling this energy. It's taking on new tasks and new jobs and maybe biting off a little bit more than you can chew. But you're kind of strategizing it and it's working out, but it's almost getting kind of obsessive. Like you're kind of wondering where your work-life balance is at this time. And I have a lot of court cards showing up through the back here. So you're also just dealing with a lot of different people with a lot of different opinions, it seems. Let's keep going. What is crowning Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising from January 9th through the 16th? What's crowning Libra? What's crowning Libra? So we've got the Queen of Swords, your energy coming out with the Lovers on the back, Gemini energy. So the Queen of Swords, she will cut you with her sword. She's very logical. She's highly intuitive. She's intelligent. She doesn't take any crap though. So if this is dealing with matters of the heart, you're not taking any nonsense when it comes to that, because the Lovers can be about a choice when in matters of the heart. You're actually kind of ready to take action and, really embody like a divine masculine kind of energy back here and just step into your power. But it is kind of creating a little bit of anxiety for you. There's a new path that's available is what I'm hearing. You don't want to miss out on the path that you want to be on. And I'm actually hearing there isn't like a right or wrong path for you. It's really a matter of what you want. And once you really figure out what you want, the path becomes clear. And I do see you taking some kind of action towards that. So no more stuck energy, no more sleepless nights. You don't want to miss any opportunities that come your way. The analysis paralysis has probably been happening, trying to figure out a way to balance out a situation, how to create like a synergy here. Let's keep going. What is beneath Libra? What is beneath Libra from January 9th? Oops, too many cards. What's beneath my Libras from January 9th through the 16th? What's beneath Libra? Angels, spirits, and guides. Ooh, lots of cards. What's beneath Libra? Sun, Moon, and Rising, January 9th through the 16th. What's in the foundation for Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising, January 9th through the 16th? Okay. So your energy is coming out on the back here with the King of Swords, but the Eight of Pentacles is beneath you in your foundation. So it's like you've been putting the work in, and some of you have just been working a lot and possibly managing like groups of people, or, you know, trying to kind of play court, or, you know, making everything kind of fair for everybody. Really embodying that King of Swords energy, trying to go after your wishes, kind of seeing the truth in things. But, you know, some of you might still be having a little bit of regret, even maybe some heartbreak, maybe about hasty decisions you've made in the past, which is maybe why you're overthinking certain scenarios now, because you don't want to look back and regret anything. I'm getting a strong vibe of like leadership here. Like you're really taking on a lot, and this is a really, I feel, prolific time for you where you can excel and just, you know, build everything you've wanted to build. But at the same time, you don't want to make mistakes you've made before. So you're kind of being hard on yourself, I'm seeing. Let's see. What's in the recent past for Libra? Got the Seven of Pentacles with your energy of the King of Swords coming out again on the back. All right, so in the recent past, you kind of did like a review. Sevens are cyclical, so it's about reviewing where you've been putting your energy, your time, your money, who you're giving your energy to, that kind of thing. So you're also kind of going over that and just, you know, almost like, I don't know the word for it, but it's almost like you're reviewing everything in the recent past, but you're totally living in the present. And as much as you want to be planning for the future, there's too much of a burden right now. So like I said, there were a lot of court cards when I pulled that Ten of Wands that's crossing you. So some of you are just dealing with a lot of energy and a lot of people. Like a lot of people have something to say, you know, a lot of people have an opinion, or, you know, you're trying to make everyone happy kind of energy, and it's creating a lot of burdens for you. But let's see, what's before Libra, January 9th through the 16th? Money's looking good though. Money's looking really good for you guys. Career stuff in general looks really great. What's in the near future for Libra? It's too many cards. Near future, please, for Libra, January 9th through the 16th. All right, so we got the Three of Swords, your energy. I feel like this is actually something you're dealing with that already happened. I don't feel like this is upcoming for you. I'm just getting this vibe that maybe you weren't able to fully process the Three of Swords energy, like when you went through it or experienced it. So throwing yourself into work kind of became second nature. And now that you're kind of reviewing everything, I don't know, I think for starters, you're kind of realizing how strong you are, and you're also, it's like graduation day with the World card and Strength back here. You're kind of, I don't know, it's like you're graduating from that. Like that's like an old way of being and doing. You actually are pursuing like new things right now, and actually your boundaries are way better because of what you've already experienced. Some of you may really be seen like kind of in the public eye, and you know, that family dynamic, the Ten of Cups energy is really important to you, because it's like not only, it's more than like you want to look good. It's just, how can you be a good leader if your own life doesn't reflect that, I guess. And you know, you're kind of just going over all of this. So I think, yeah, in the near future, you might be reviewing that Three of Swords energy. But like I said, I think for a lot of you, this happened last fall, and it's just now coming around to be reviewed. But we'll clarify and see what's going on for you guys. Let's see, what energy is Libra bringing January 9th through the 16th? Oops. What energy is Libra bringing January 9th through the 16th? Angels, spirits, and guides. Apparently you're bringing a lot of energy. The whole deck's trying to come out. Let's see. The Sun with the Ten of Cups. Yeah, so that Three of Swords in your near future, I don't believe is actually in your near future. You're bringing the energy of the sun. You're illuminating things. You're seeing things in an illuminated way, especially when it comes to family dynamics and emotional contentment. Like you're kind of not willing to wait around anymore to see like if people want to treat you as you deserve. You're ready to embark on only journeys and, groups of people and things like that that actually, serve your higher self, which I think your higher self is fully here. If you're showing up as the Hierophant, there's a sense of illumination, like you've been enlightened. I feel like you've graduated. You understand give and take. You understand that stability is important to you, but you also know like your choices and your free will are only part of it. You know that some of the things you've been experiencing are potentially just very fated events, destined events. For some of you, you have another opportunity to really find your joy, whether this be with friends, lovers. We do have Judgment coming back around here near the Two of Cups and the Three of Cups. So there is a sense of being awakened and enlightened and moving forward and creating your own happiness. But also, I just feel like some of you kind of need a vacation. Like I said, like I've been doing your readings, like for a while now, and it's been a lot of pentacles and kind of grinding it out and putting your nose to the grind and not a whole lot of fun. And I'm glad to see you're bringing the energy of the sun with the Ten of Cups, because that means like you've kind of purged through most of that. And, you're ready to really see things for like what they are. And also realizing that darkness is simply a blockage of light. Like, you have to have both. So there's a duality there that's happening. So I see some of you coming out of like dark night of the soul energy and having just like a whole new belief system. And some people might not really understand you right now because you might maybe outgrew them. That's very possible too. And like I said, I just think you have a lot of people in your energy as well. So, what's that saying? It's like with great power. I can't think of the saying. Oh, with great power comes great responsibility. That saying is kind of what I'm hearing for you guys. So you're taking that on, but also you have a different outlook now. You kind of know what you did before that didn't work, and you know what you're going to put up with, and you're not going to put up with anything that's, a lower vibration is what I'm seeing with that. So that's beautiful. The sun is the happiest card in the deck. That's a great energy to come out with. What energy is surrounding Libra from January 9th through the 16th? So we have the Justice card. Your energy is coming out in your surrounding energy. So, karma. There's something just that's happening that you maybe can't quite see yet. This could be involving a Gemini or a Virgo, because I do have the Magician on the back. I also have Temperance and the Hanged Man. So you might be dealing with a Gemini, Virgo, Sagittarius, Pisces, or an Aquarius. There's still like a little bit of competition back here, but I think like I said, things have been illuminated and enlightened here, and there's a protection kind of vibe with this Magician and Temperance back here. I think there's a manifestation that is happening for you, but it's divinely protected. The Temperance card for me always represents like Archangel Michael and that kind of thing. So I think that if you're wondering why your ships haven't come in yet, or if you're wondering why, things are kind of stuck or feel stuck, I think that you should kind of look at it like rejection is protection, because it's not going to be this way forever. It's basically a standstill for a moment. But we can clarify this and see what's going on, because it's going to be different for all of you. Some of you may have moved recently and or are going to move, and you're kind of considering your options for this new start of yours. I definitely see a lot of movement back here. New beginnings for sure. What's in the hopes and fears of Libra for January 9th through the 16th? So we have the Wheel in your hopes and fears. I see this as more of a hope. I think that you are probably realizing that energy I was talking about, where it feels kind of stuck or whatever. Like things have been illuminated and you're just kind of like giving it to the universe, So I don't think that's a fear. I really feel that it's more of a, here, take over, universe, because I've done what I can do. The Three of Cups and the Page of Cups are back here along with the Tower. So you're letting the universe clear out whatever needs to be cleared out for you. You know that there's a new energy surrounding you, potentially with a fire sign. I have a Queen of Wands back here. I think this is someone you might want to take action towards, it seems, because we have the Chariot and the Queen of Wands. So it could be a Cancer or a Leo. This person that you're thinking of approaching or taking action towards, perhaps, you see them as your Four of Wands, Ten of Coins. That's really, really, that's like divine kind of soulmate energy. But I think you're kind of letting it go, like let go, let God, you're not forcing the situation. You've already got too much on your plate, but you feel the energy of that around you and you're just open. That's how I'm seeing that. What's a potential outcome, please, for Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising? Potential outcome for Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising. So we have the Magician, okay, with that Temperance card on the back. So the outcome is up to you. You have all the tools you need to create whatever outcome you want. And again, it goes with that quote, like with great power comes great responsibility. And I think you're realizing that you do have that power, but it is divinely protected, and things will be stuck if you're not on the right path or if it's not the right time. There's still a little bit to work through back here for the new beginning that you're seeking and the movement that you're seeking, but it's, Five of Swords energy, which is kind of like win at all cost. So on a good note, you could just be really competitive about this and moving it up to the Six of Swords. So again, ascension, moving into something new, but I think it's creating a little bit of confusion because you know that you have, excuse me, you have the power to create what you want. Let's clarify. What is the, tell me about the Three of Swords in the near future for Libra. What's the Three of Swords? Right, so it's clarified by the Moon and the Death card. So Scorpio and Pisces energy. We also have Sagittarius energy on the back. So perhaps something that was kind of, maybe that's what this is. Maybe the Three of Swords, like actually what happened with that Three of Swords energy, the split or the breakup or whatever it was. Perhaps when that happened, you didn't have all the information that you needed. So with the Moon showing up like this, that means like things could have been hidden. They were subconscious. But it looks like with the Death card, that's all about transformation. That's Scorpio energy. How I'm seeing this is that whatever it was that was preventing you from, healing yourself all the way or feeling kind of like a sense of closure or release about whatever this Three of Swords energy was, you now have enough information to understand it and process it and actually close out that chapter. Whereas before you didn't have all the info, so it kind of left you hanging. And, I think some of you do feel a little bit, defeated or like you had to surrender, because I think you possibly were trying to figure out what it was because your intuition was telling you that like things weren't what they seemed. And whether this was a breakup, a business partnership that ended, or a friendship that ended, it doesn't matter. There's a third sword there, and there was missing information that was like preventing you from moving forward. So it looks like with that Moon energy and the Death card, you definitely have all the information you need to move through it. So that's good. Let's see, why is the Ten of Wands here for Libra, crossing them? Why is the Ten of Wands here? Ten of Wands, January 9th through the 16th. What is that? Okay. Okay, here we go. So we have the Chariot, the Queen of Wands, and the Four of Wands with the Ten of Pentacles on the back. Okay, so like I said, some of you are dealing with a fire sign or someone with strong fire in their chart. Could also be a Cancer or a Capricorn energy. Strong fire though. And I feel like you're burdened because you're feeling a lot of drive to do something about this situation or take action towards this person. And it's not in a bad way though. It's just like almost excitement, because wands are passion, right? You're feeling a lot of passion to do something here. But I don't know that you quite know what to do, because I feel like whatever it is that you need to do probably recently became, the information became available to you. I think the Three of Swords before you had to get cleared up in order to understand the higher knowing, which is the Hierophant, and that's how you're showing up this week. So you're highly awake, very enlightened. You have a whole different outlook going on. You know, your whole like moral compass could possibly have changed recently, and maybe that's why you're like, oh my God, I need to take action towards this, or I need to do this. And it's just creating burdens. The Ten of Wands, though, he's about to drop all those sticks anyway and, you know, start over with an Ace of Wands. So I think you're feeling a lot of passion to do this, but you've also got a lot on your plate, it looks like. So let's see. What's the Magician as the outcome for Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising? Angels, spirits, and guides. Tell me about this Magician. Three of Wands and the Ten of Cups and the Empress on the back. Some of you are trying to manifest a family, or realizing maybe that was part of your realization, that you went back over family dynamics and you're wanting this family with this Empress energy here, which is also you. I think a lot of you potentially recently healed some codependency issues. You're kind of adapting to changes. Some of you may recently be kind of single and, you know, just trying to find more joy and kind of find yourself again, because that Empress energy is you. You're finding your own emotional contentment. And I see this Three of Wands paired with it is more about expansion. You know, like the possibilities are endless now that you have cleared out a lot of the negative stuff. So that's really positive. I don't see that as bad at all. Let's see. What's the Queen of Swords crowning Libra? It's your energy. Got the King of Swords and the Nine of Cups on the back. Okay, the Three of Cups. So yeah, maybe some of you are now ready to really find your true partner, your counterpart, because now we've got both out here with the Nine of Cups on the back. There's a truth here about this partnership, and I think that's a lot of what it is. I think you're like, I don't know, it seems like you're realizing what you want in a partner, and you're very logical about it, and you know what works and what doesn't, and that's just that. That's potentially why the wheel is in your hopes and fears. You've kind of just given it to the universe, like, which is a healthy way to be. Sometimes when we get too specific about the, you know, our manifestations and, you know, what we're asking for, sometimes they come in super messy. So sometimes it is the best to just be like, you know, give me the love that I deserve. I'm ready. And then just keep working on yourself. And it looks like that's what you guys have really been doing. Tell me, what is justice in the outlying energy for Libra? Nine of Cups, Ace of Swords. Exactly. So you know now, like, what your wish fulfillment is. There's an energy around you that is Pisces energy, but also Aquarius. And it's like, let's see. This definitely could be about a love situation where you really had to go within. Maybe you were dealing with a Virgo and now you know what love isn't. With the Lover's energy, now that you know what love is, you're really ready to take action and be in your power here. But it's creating a bit of anxiety because you're kind of being hard on yourself about when you thought what love was, which you can't beat yourself up for what you didn't, or I'm sorry, what you didn't know before you knew, basically. So anyway, you're letting some of that go. This looks really positive for you guys, though. It looks like a pretty, you know, even-keeled week. You're bringing the energy of the sun. That's very happy. Okay, we have the it's the Five of Pentacles, financial and material changes coming out as your advice card. So as advice, I would just say, like, you know, it's okay, like, because to me the Five of Pentacles can be missing someone. It can also be just a sense of lack. So I think it's about building up your self-confidence and just keep going on that, because you're on a good run with that Hierophant energy and you're bringing the energy of the sun. Like, you're quite illuminated, and, you know, it's sometimes really hard to, like, embody that, you know, confident self, especially when you're just now unpacking, like, something that probably broke your heart last fall. Just guessing. It's going to be different for everyone, so take what resonates. But it's like you're a new you, clean slate is what I'm seeing here. All right, Libra, I hope that helped. I hope you guys have an amazing week, and I'll see you next time.